Customers a few years ago had limited information. Therefore, they had to rely heavily on salespeople for solutions to their problems. However, the situation has now changed. Customers now have access to a wealth of information. They have knowledgeable purchasing teams, third party consultants, and in house experts. The situation has become even more complicated as multiple teams have become involved in the purchasing process. In today's world, the role of a salesperson has shifted from that of a consultant or advisor to that of someone who fulfill orders. Sales is becoming more of a customer chasing activity with a focus on price and delivery. In this scenario, the role and importance of salespeople are diminishing. When a salesperson approached the buyer earlier, the buying process had just begun. Now, the buyer has nearly decided on the product or service he wants to buy, brand he wants to choose, and the price he wants to pay. He is now seeking a POC or proof of concept to determine how well the solution will work in his organization. In most cases, you are one of the shortlisted vendors and the customer has already decided who he wants to work with. So in this situation, what should a salesperson or a sales organization do? First, it is not so much what you sell as it is how you sell. In today's market, the most important skills for a salesperson are knowledge, reputation, and attitude. The interaction between the seller and the buyer is the most desired today. It's no longer a case of sell it and forget it. Buyers will buy from sellers they trust and believe can help them in win in the marketplace. Second, getting involved with the customer even before he begins to consider solutions to problems. Even before the situation arises, ask him how you can assist him in improving his efficiency, safety, and effectiveness. There are only three ways to sell: to help increase profits, to help lower cost, and to protect yourself. 3. References from industry peers. You must collaborate with other solution providers in areas where you fit in well. References from existing customers can help you a lot. Fourth, use case. Look for use cases where you can perform a proof of concept test. You must understand that even a proof of concept or POC costs money and time. Do a POC with caution. If the POC is successful, ensure that customer buys from you. Fifth important point is thoroughly understand the customer's organization, infrastructure, and even the industry he operates in. I believe that a salesperson knowledge is insufficient today to meet the needs of the customer. Salespeople cram their product features without even considering how will it benefit the customer, what impact will it have on customer operations, and help them win in the marketplace. It is not only about improving customer operations, but also about assisting customers in winning in the marketplace. Sixth, before and after case studies. It's a great idea to use before and after case studies to tell stories of customer success. This assists the buyer in understanding the value you bring to the table. Last but not the least, connect. Meet your customer at the same gym, club, or conference. The deals are not closed in the customer's premises, but rather in the casual meetings you have with the customer. I hope the insights which I have provided in this video are useful to you. My name is Saurabh Likha. If you have liked the video, do like, share, and comment. I look forward to your feedback and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.